Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. It's all a game. It's all a psychological game. We've talked about this on the channel before. We're all being subjected to stuff with the aim of it to wear us down, to undermine people's confidence. Sometimes this is done in reports, in the mainstream, in the articles, staged events, divide and conquer tactics, all to reduce the power of the people. But one significant psychological trick is mocking, secretly mocking people. Mockery is unique to humans and it serves a number of psychological functions, and it's usually done to undermine someone, to undermine their power, to make fun of them, to belittle them, in order to put them in their place and reduce their power. It's even more powerful when it's done in a sneaky way, in a way that you don't realize. But if you're aware of it, in these instances, then its effect is greatly reduced. And this tactic is used on the public. Here is an example from the propaganda BBC, no less. Now, yesterday was a significant day. It was the day that furlough ended. As you can see here, furlough scheme ends with almost 1 million left in limbo. And this will, of course, bring about a huge amount of unemployment. As it says here, the UK's 70 billion job retention scheme comes to an end today, 30th of September, stoking fears of a rise in unemployment figures. So this is a day that will see many people go out of work. And what did the BBC do? What did they do on that day? They do a news report on that very same day. Here it is: Northern Ireland faces clown shortage. BBC News, a report about how David Duffy, co-owner of Duffy's Circus, is appealing for people from the UK to become clowns. Yeah? So for all of those people who are to shortly become unemployed, they are saying, maybe it's time you retrained and become a clown. Here's a clip.
Now, they're a regular presence at the circus and parties. Clowns have been a staple of entertainment going as far back as ancient Egypt, but there are fears that the art of clowning may be on the way out. Northern Ireland has sent out a request to send in the clowns after a mixture of Brexit and the pandemic depleted the supply there. They're calling for locals to take up the art of clowning in order to ensure the tradition continues. And with many keen for a career change post-pandemic, perhaps some will consider clowning around for a living a fairly fun idea. So how does one become a clown? Well, Slappy, the clown from Laughter League, which visits schools and children, told us all about it.
So this is, to me, making fun of people in a disadvantaged position. How many clown jobs are going? I mean, get out of here. This is just mockery, plain and simple. It's on the very day that the furlough ends. They put out this story on the very same day. Oh, well, you're going to be out of work soon. Well, you could always become a clown. Maybe you've always been a clown. Now's the time to fulfill your destiny and be a clown. Now, I don't mean to demean clowns, all right? I'm sure it's a skill to be a clown, but these days, it's a term used as an insult, as in, you worthless clown, look at that clown over there making a fool of himself, etc., etc. So, I don't know, end of furlough. BBC run a news story on the same day, the very same day, about how there is a shortage of clowns. Bit of a coincidence. When was the last time you saw a news story on the BBC saying, more clowns needed, apply for a new career as a clown? It's all a game, a psychological game. As always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to hugotalks.com, a place for like-minded souls who don't follow the fake stream media.